Are you looking for a place that houses primary source documents? Do you want to learn more about collections such as the Newman Indian Artifact Collection? Need assistance on a research topic? If the answer is yes to any of these questions, then visiting the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire Special Collections and Archives is the place to go. But you're probably thinking, where do I begin? Well, the first place to visit is your local archives, located on the 5th floor of McIntyre Library, directly on the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire's campus. The Special Collections and Archives Department of McIntyre Library collects the official and unofficial records of the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire from its founding as the Eau Claire Normal School in 1916 to the present. As one of 14 members of the Wisconsin Historical Society's Area Research Center network, the department also holds manuscript collections and local government records pertaining to 6 Wisconsin counties: Buffalo, Chippewa, Clark, Eau Claire, Rusk, and Taylor. In addition to these collections, the department also holds and provides access to local history publications, maps, rare books, campus photographs, and many objects from the Newman Indian Artifacts Collection. Upon entering the archives, it is necessary to register on an annual basis. This is an additional security measure that accomplishes a few things. First, it allows the archives to keep track of who is visiting and viewing the various documents and artifacts. Secondly, many records that are stored in the Eau Claire archives do not belong to the university, and additional security and protection is needed. On the back of the registration form is the list of rules that the UW Eau Claire Special Collections have posted for each person to follow. These rules center on protecting records from damage and theft. Food, beverages, and smoking are strictly prohibited in the research and reading areas. The records housed in the archives are fragile and therefore should be handled with care. For more information on how to handle objects, please watch the video on proper handling of documents and objects. It is especially important to use only pencils when making notes when recording research. Pens, markers, and highlighters can permanently tarnish records. You are allowed to bring in your own notebook or laptop inside the reading room in order to take notes. When handling records, it is important to preserve the provenance or order of the collections. This means you should always return the records to their original folder in the same order you found it. To help prevent theft, no records or items are to leave the reading room at any time unless authorized by the archivist. Additionally, no purses, backpacks, or briefcases may be taken into the reading room. These items pose a risk to the document's security. All bags and coats should be left in the office area. There are coat hangers available as well as cubbies with keys in order to store your belongings in. These rules are also posted around the reading room. If you have a question about the rules or handling of objects, please ask one of the staff members in the archives. After you have registered, you will receive a researcher card. This card serves as proof that you have registered with the UWEC Special Collections and can access the records housed in the archives. Every time you visit the UW Eau Claire Special Collections and Archives, you will be required to sign in to the daily registration log. Make sure you have your research card with you at all times in order to remember your researcher ID number, which is necessary when signing in. Now that you have signed in, it is time to begin working with the materials. But before that can happen, the records or objects need to be brought out to you. Ask one of the staff members of the Special Collections what records you came to look at. Each staff member here is more than happy to assist you with your research needs and interests. After inquiring about your records, head into the reading room and take a seat at a table. The staff will bring out your request in a timely manner. When you have finished looking at the object or document, take care in placing it back in its container in the same order you found it in. You are not required to put it back into its housing place. A staff member will take the box back to its storage place once you are done with it. Having an enjoyable, successful, and educational experience is what matters most to the staff at the UWEC Special Collections and Archives. If you are looking for more information on what the archives has to offer, visit their website at www.uwec.edu/library/archives or call them at the number on the screen. You can also email them at library.archives@uwec.edu or stop in any time during their hours of operation. Thank you for watching and happy researching.